that's needed for the map sensor. The map sensor would be nice to put a fresh. Always like to put fresh sensors. They've been there for years, so having nice, true and fresh readings, let's put it here for a sec, for the issue is actually very beneficial. Well, let's see if it's filthy or if it's actually decent. Map sensor, that's another one we're gonna keep. This looks fairly fresh, but again, yeah, no, this looks fresh. Now this has been changed. The only thing is, I don't know if this is genuine. If it's not, I'm not gonna use it because I know not genuine parts on the Volkswagen engines, they don't work. So this is gonna be taken off, and we're gonna read the code to see what it is. Yeah, that needs cleaning. That's a bit shitty looking, so that's not needed. This is for your recirculation valve, which we don't use. All we use from the top here is N75, which is your boost controller. All of that is gonna go, all of that is gonna go, all of this is going. The transfer case will have to be disassembled, removed. Turbo has a fresh gasket, has been cleaned, I can see, or replaced even. Yeah, it does look good. Yeah, it looks new, so has been reconditioned. Nice. This is a nice touch. That's a good one. Let me show you got better. How many E's? Zarowski, who's that? I don't know who that is. That's not Zarowski, but yeah, I get it. I get it, Joe. That's actually quite funny. Pull, green belt and pump, clutch, buffered sump, plugs and filter. A couple of modifications to make my job easier later. I'm gonna cut the vacuum line, this one here. We're gonna chop it there, and now it's gonna be removed. We're gonna put fuel lines because it's very easy to do it now. It's a pain in the ass to do it when the engine is inside. We're gonna remove that board that holds that clutch junction there, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna just slightly bend it over there, not much, but that much only. We use these because you zip tie the fuel lines around there so they secure to the chassis, and that's it really. I like to remove then this and this. Don't have to, but it's good to. I like to bend that bracket there. I've shown this on the instructional videos. Seems people don't watch it because they ask questions they already been answered there, and this is another thing. People keep asking about this stuff. Oh, how do I fit this? How do I fit this? How do I fit this? Listen, I've done it twice now. I spent time to make instructional videos. Please go and watch it. We already answered all the questions. Everything is there. So please invest 5 minutes, or maybe more than 5 minutes, and find out. It's all there. Because just imagine you just one person asking one question. But we have 10 and tens and tens of people like you keep asking questions. You know, we don't want to spend time doing that. That's why we invested and answered all of them already. So please do us a favor and go there. Because people says, oh, I'm gonna be ignored. I'm being ignored. Okay, when did you ask the question? I sent the email yesterday. All right, what time? 8 o'clock at night. And today, 8 o'clock in the morning, you're not happy that someone actually slept or didn't answer your question when he's off work. It's, you know, I'm exaggerating a little bit now, but there's stuff like this happens. I mean, sometimes even through the weekend, people asking through the week. We don't work on the weekends. We all life, we're family. That's, I mean, this is the job. We're doing this exactly the same reason, for the same reason you do a new job. You have money, so you can, you know, live your life. So we do it as well, at least on the weekends. So no, we don't answer questions. We don't answer emails or anything on the weekends. Sometimes it happens, but it's very rarely, just because when we both, when he's pissing down and nothing to do. But that's it. So please watch those videos. Of course, we're there. If there is something specific, of course, we're there to, to answer questions and all that stuff. But please be patient. You're not the only one. Please, that's not our job. Actually, our job is making this stuff, doing develop, making available, buy it. But sometimes I got people asking like I'm not saying stupid questions, but come on, it's like the mount. So the mount that goes on this. The new editions, they're reinforced, and there is let me just grab something. I'm gonna grab this because I can't reach it. So hopefully you can see it. You see that bracket there, this one here, it interferes with my mount, because that doesn't have to be that strong, but my mount should be stronger. So the upgraded ones require this trimming in a little bit, and if you fit it, and you can see there's interference, there is only one option in the whole world. Trim it down. I mean, do you really think that sending 100 messages saying, oh, this doesn't work, what should I do? What do you think? What could be a solution for the problem, apparently, which is not a problem, this is how it works? Trim it down. Simple. I mean, some people, 99% of cases is obvious, because it is fucking obvious. So people just do it. And they say, well, I see the point of this, yeah, this actually works good. Thank you very much. 2 weeks and the car is running. Thank you very much. Everything has been spot on and, very nice and intuitive. And some people just, no, they want to claim this shit doesn't work because there is a little interference that they have to clean with the angle grinder. Honestly, sometimes I'm thinking that the more comprehensive this kit is, the more people ask for better, for more, and it should be Bluetooth fitting, so they buy the kit and magically everything is fitted. It should be that simple, because, the plug doesn't fit. Oh, it doesn't fit. Well, we got it. Literally, sometimes we had this question, sometimes it actually happened. We got it. It's not standard, it's a replacement Volkswagen plug, is brand new, it's tight. If you wiggle it like the gas pedal plugs, when they go on the gas pedals, the genuine Volkswagen plugs, they tight. They bastard to put on, they tight. You have to push it on, wiggle it, push it on. This is how Volkswagen made them. And yet we got questions like, oh, something's wrong. No, it's not there is something wrong, I would like to say, with your brain, but I can't, because I have to be professional and blah blah blah. But sometimes I just want to step out from being professional and just being a lad like you and say, come on buddy, use your fucking brain. But I shouldn't even say that, I know, but hey, this is not your typical business. It is what it is. Anyways, get back on topic, because it's me rumbling again. So RB200, which is a copy of the RS200. Now Paul calls this lovely car. Paul calls this a tribute car or something like this, I can't remember. Anyways, again, my missus saw this, or my daughter see this, and they'd be like, oh, what is it? It's just an old car. So, sweetheart, it's not just an old car. This is the body is a copy of something. Now, what are my views, if anyone is even interested in that? But I can tell you what my views on this conversion. I like it. I don't like any body kits on the MR2s. I'm not a fan of any body kits whatsoever. Or very rarely. They have to be very nice. Rocket Bunny style. Yeah, that's something nice. That's beautiful. But doesn't suit all the cars. I don't think we suit MR2s. I don't think any body kit suits an MR2, even the GT300, unless it's a genuine one and done properly, but then you have to modify it completely mechanically. I like mine with just 70 quid, over fenders, snap them on the front, don't care, just to cover the wheels, functionality over the foam. Let me grab the coffee because, carbon roof obviously, yeah, it suits it perfectly. And to me, my frog, from not actually liking them in the standard form and never paying attention on the look of them, but how they actually build, where the weight distribution is, where the engine is, where you sit in, and mechanically, that's what intrigued me about these cars. Now I do actually like them when they're done properly like this. Well, properly, this is not done properly, this is throw it together in 5 minutes and dictated by functionality, not because of the way it looks like. I'm gonna need to charge this fucker. Let me grab it before I forget. So I do like it, but coming back to Paul's car, actually no, I don't want to talk about Paul's car. I want to talk about Richard's job, because this is Richard, which is the guy who does the RB200 kits, about his work. Is it nice? I like it. It's done proper. These are those skins not put on the top of original doors. Original skin has been removed and replaced with this skin, so it follows even the line of the original RS200, blah blah. The roof, although this, I'm not sure if this was here before or not, but I may have a feeling that with cold, something retracted in paint maybe, or lacquer, it cracked here. Don't know why, don't care, blah blah. But yeah, the roof is done, so he produces the roofs. If you're thinking just the roofs on this hardtop, they're expensive, but this is obviously done proper to resemble obviously the RS200, the back, the top and everything, the vents, everything is functional as it was back in the day. So why do I like it? I like it because of the car, let's explain. But what is the point of actually trying to get MR2 to look like RS200? Is it poor man's RS200? Is it wanna be something that is never gonna be? No, this is not the way I see it. Listen to this, right? This is the way I see it. The original RS200 is a very similar body layout or mechanics layout. So you have the same wheelbase, I think within a couple of millimeters, same wheelbase, same width, very similar driver's position. However, I think the MR2 actually is a bit more comfortable. You have more space than the original RS200. I think. I may be wrong, so don't kill me for that, but I really believe that. Highly adjusted, whatever. So you got more comfort, a bit more aerodynamic front, blah blah, but the functionality of it is all the same. So the RS200, they built this body to make the frame, the engine, whatever everything was, to the top spec, so the best as they can. So the front is designed to extract the air, make it stable. The lights, they not aerodynamic whatsoever. They just need to be efficient. There is that vent there for the radiator, in this case for the intercoolers and blah blah blah. Get the air out. Nice good in here. Everything is just functional. The fenders, space for the tires to walk in rally stages, functionality. Right. Let's go back. Top roof. Obviously you can't see this, but this is like a duct, because the intercoolers were there. On the sides you can have the air vents here, because the engine in RS200 is on the back like an MR2, and they need a lot of air supply, airflow to the back. There is air extraction from there. There is air extraction from top there, from the back, so air in, air out, exactly as you want it. Intercooler on the top, lots of airflow, very very efficient. Well, guess what? MR2 has exactly the same layout. When we're working with the performance MR2s, like, you know, loads of horsepower, blah, we have exactly the same issue to sort out that Ford had designing this. We need air going inside the engine bay. That is the problem with the real mid-engine cars. Ford, with this body design, have sorted all of these problems performance-wise. Not by the look of it, because someone may like it, someone not, but, you know, functionality. So, in my opinion, if I'm gonna fit this, I'm not gonna, but I'm gonna explain why. If I was gonna fit this kit to my car, it's purely because I can take advantage of what Ford developed performance-wise for a chassis built this way, like an MR2. Is the MR2 trying to be something else that's never gonna be? No, MR2 is an awesome car. As a rear-wheel drive car, it's absolutely awesome. Someone asked, would you do a four-wheel drive? I said, no, I wouldn't, because the moment you experience a very powerful one with a sorted mine, with a sorted chassis, good enough, with a lot of grip on the back. I've got plenty of rubber on the back. With powerful engine, you will understand why this car doesn't need front wheel drive additionally. Would it benefit in some occasions? Yes, it would. In a very loose surface, yes, it would. But we're using this on a tarmac. Some of the rally cars were rear wheel drive, and they've proven to be very efficient against four wheel drive cars, depending on surface, depending on what stages. So it's a constant battle. But MR2 will benefit from four wheel drive system very little, to the point I'm saying is like, no, fuck it, it's not worth it, because you're adding weight, you're adding a lot of, difficult solutions, not worth it, especially once you experience how well it puts the power down. So I would never try to make an MR2 look like an RS200. It would happen, but that's not even a bonus. That's just because it looks like it. But if that was one off and there was no car previously built that looked like this, nothing would change. This is an upgrade for the MR2 for performance. Period. That's what I'm saying. This is my, too long? Yeah, as my usual. I'm sorry. I can't do small talk. It's just, I can't. My brain is wired differently. So I'm sorry if you're bored. Someone already told me, it's like, oh, you're rambling too much. Yeah, I know I'm rambling too much. I always say it. I probably wouldn't listen to myself. actually we need to clean this up. But this is all the stuff obviously beside the wiring room. But all of that is all scrap. So even this is going to be cleaner, better. This is not needed to be here. That either, this either, that is going to be removed. Tidy up, wiring room, and this is how the engine stays. So yeah, you remove quite a lot from them. Made them very simple and nice to work on. I'm very tempted to get my engine out of scrap there, give it a good clean, disassemble everything and build it up for myself, but it's time. Horrible thing. We're doing all of this and pretty much for everyone else around, and don't even have a time to fix my engine. It is what it is.